Skyelar. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up because we are in season 4, episode 6. Woo, woo, woo. And it's early. We got to stop doing these so early. I think I'd be more peppy and more inviting if I wasn't grumpy in the mornings.
More peppy?
I think so. I mean, what? Is it like 4 a.m.? Because last time I was down here like 3. I'm telling you, man, Skylar's getting me up at the booty crack of dawn now. Okay. Anyway. All right. Let me introduce today's co-host. First of all, before I introduce my lovely co-host today, I have decided, because in all of our previous seasons, our host was a guy. Except for the few times that I would take over and then they had no choice but to just relinquish control. But
right.
With me hosting now, it's like a PG version of Girls Gone Wild.
Yes, I think so. We definitely see more women now.
I know.
Yeah.
So, Alanthia. Okay. So, Alanthia is here to talk to us about LP, owner-operators, all things great here at Boyd Brothers. Talk to us about LP. How do you get there? What do you do? I have a million questions, first of all. All right, let's pretend, not that they would ever let me drive, but let's pretend I'm a company driver here at Boyd Brothers, and I think I'm good enough to go LP.
Okay, so you're a company driver.
I'm a company driver.
So there's a few things that I want to look at first. Okay. First, I want to know if you're brand new to the program, if you're a brand new driver coming in.
No, I've been here like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months.
6 or 8 months. And that's perfect. That's what I want to look at.
Really?
I want to look at someone who's been here 6 to 8 months. However, if you've had previous experience, I can shorten that a little bit, 6 to 8 weeks, because I need a little time to see what your statistics are going to look like. I need to see that you're going to be a safe driver, that you don't have any service issues.
Oh, no, I don't have service issues.
Perfect.
But
you're sending macros in properly?
Yes, because if not, my fleet manager will fuss at me.
Definitely. You're communicating?
Yes.
Just like the old mission statement said, communicate. Very important. Mm-hmm. And so what we have now is a small committee. Okay. I present you to your fleet manager, the director of operations, the general manager, who's my manager.
I was going to say, he likes me.
He likes you.
I haven't picked out who my fleet manager is going to be yet. So, and Jay likes me, but Jay's not going to vote for me for my safety issues. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, so what I do is I pull information together based on revenue that you've generated in the weeks that you've been here. So if we're looking at 6 to 8 weeks, I'm looking at that time frame to see if you have been able to maintain steady growth in the program. And then if I can look at the notes in your file, see if you've had any issues where you're late picking up or delivering. Okay. And see if safety has had to call you about hours of service violations, speeding, those things. Cell phone. You're out of here. The cell phone. But yeah, I don't know about Beth going into the program.
I know, but let's just pretend I'm a good driver. Let's pretend.
Okay. So if you're a good driver and your stats meet the criteria, then I get blessed and thumbs up to bring you into the program. However, what you need to understand is it is not an automatic you go into the program because we are not a truck dealership. So we do still have to have trucks available. And when we have trucks available.
What if I like the truck I have?
That's perfect. That is ideal for me. Because if you like the truck you have.
Are you going to let me keep it?
As long as it is a convertible truck. Not convertible meaning the top comes down.
Oh, I was
but
like,
it is a
convertible trucks. I knew we were getting new ones. I was like, what?
Yeah, the new ones don't do that either.
Girls Gone Wild just got a little crazier.
No, but we can take it from company to lease purchase.
Oh, like actually convert.
Exactly.
Got it.
And what I love about that is you have already been test driving that truck on an extended road ride, so you know all the quirks of it. And I think what you'll like about this, if you have been conscientious and taking notes of the quirks that truck has, when you bring it into the shop, you can turn that in, let them know that you're converting to the lease purchase program. And it is on us, it's our responsibility to take care of the issues that you have written up on the truck.
Oh.
So if you have written something up and we cannot take care of it at that time, it is still our responsibility to tell you when to come back, if it's a part we didn't have or something, or where we can get you to make those repairs. Because as Wallace trained me, we break it, we buy it, you break it, you buy it. Okay. So we're trying to take care of it while you're company before it becomes your responsibility. Because yes, maintenance is your responsibility
That's
as an
true.
owner operator.
How do you start preparing for those big breakdowns? How does the new guy start doing that? Like, how does he start preparing for those inevitable charges for maintenance?
Well, there's some things that I want any person who's new to consider. First of all, you're making less money when you're a company driver,
Right.
based on sheerly the percentage. You're
Right.
between 27 and 29%. And when you come into the lease purchase program, you're earning 65% of the revenue for your loads. And you're getting that money before it's taxed. So you're a 1099 employee, right? So if you were able to live off of less before, perhaps put a little bit into an additional savings account. But we help along with that as well, because when you sign your lease, 21 cents a mile for your loaded and empty miles goes into a maintenance account for the things that are not covered under warranty. So thinking about warranty, a lot of these trucks, we are definitely trying to make sure they have warranty, and those warranties expire within 5 years or 500,000 miles, whichever comes first. That's an important term to remember, because we had an issue recently where the 5 years had already met before the 500,000 miles. So it's some things to consider. Because you have that maintenance account, that will help with repairs. Living off of what you were living on while you were a company, if you can do that, and saving some money can help with that. And also making sure you're conscientious about how you're spending the money that you're earning, because you are earning more money, so you can have that rainy day reserve that you never touch.
What about fuel? I know they get 100% of the fuel surcharge, but how do they prepare for that? Because, I mean, like, I see these guys who, we've got these longer runs going up to Minnesota, Iowa, and stuff like that from down here, and that's a lot of fuel.
It definitely is.
I know they get the savings that we get, but how do they prepare week to week for that? Like, I mean, I know our fuel cards, it basically runs it up, and then, but I don't know. What's some good advice to, like, help them see into the next week of, hey, this is what's going to be coming out, so, for your fuel, and you need to budget for that and stuff.
Budgeting for fuel. So what I would say, because you have a load and you can stack 2 loads on top of the load that you're working on. If you take the calculation formula for fuel, driving 50 miles per hour, then you can, at least those first 3 loads, determine how much you'll be spending based on you driving slower.
Gotcha.
At a slower pace.
And if you set your week up correctly, you should be able to do that, so you're not chasing. You're being proactive.
Exactly. And what I suggest is, if you are going somewhere like Texas, New York, Florida, instead of coming out of there and having a large deadhead, choose loads in between there to get to the next load, so that you're taking care of some of that fuel expense as well.
Just to cover some fuel.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I could see that.
Wait, before you go on, I wanted to say something else about fuel. So within the car control app, there is, once you become a contractor, a way for you to look at discounts along your route as well.
Okay, so they don't have to fuel where we fuel? They can pick their place?
They can pretty much pick their price. But I suggest look in there and not go to a mom and pop where you're paying
where you're paying
the amount.
higher.
Exactly. But taking advantage of our fuel solutions is still going to give them a great discount, because they're getting the discount that we're getting. Because remember, you're not paying what's posted on the sign of the billboard. You're getting whatever that discounted rate is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's another way to save.
Plus.
Exactly. So using that as a resource will help you plan better as well.
Wow. That's really smart. Yeah. When I started here back many
oh my gosh,
many moons ago, literally 2001.
Oh yeah,
that was many moons ago.
That's awesome though.
It was a long time ago. We had a handful of, I'm talking probably less than 15 LP owner operators.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know who to credit for growing the lease purchase program exactly. However,
I know there's been so many along the way, but
yeah.
Wow, you have really taken it and ran with it. And you've got so many great things in preparation for this new generation of LP guys. Okay, yeah. Tell them. Or wait, tell them as much as you can.
Okay.
Because there's so many awesome things you're doing.
Okay, guys. Okay. So one of the things that I'm really excited about is we have an LP orientation coming. So the lease purchase drivers, they'll still have regular orientation, but there's going to be a step up so that they'll get specific attention to everything owner operator,
Right.
everything contractor. And so that's going to be gurus in different areas, whether it's payroll or fuel or me
Right.
coming in and talking to you, so you have the foreknowledge of what you're getting yourself into.
Right. And
so it's awesome.
The basically the train the new LP owner operator.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm so excited, and I know there's so many things on that we don't want to give away just yet.
But there's one more thing.
Oh, tell them.
Yes. Okay. So there is also the monthly meeting on how to be successful.
Yes.
So the goal is to have 10 or 15 contractors who are interested in knowing how to be successful in their business, whether it is trip planning, knowing how to earn those savings on fuel, utilizing any one of the resources that we have available, starting their LLC. There's a lot of things that are coming on.
There's so many questions about that. Starting their LLC, doing their 2290. There's so many little small things that people don't realize. Exactly. And I know you're going to cover all that in your class.
Some of it I can't, because we can't step into being a financial advisor.
Right.
However, I do want contractors to know that when they come into this program, they can make it to the end goal and pay their truck off. So if we give them those tips to be successful along the way, that will help them make it to the end, because it won't always be easy.
Right. So we were volleying back and forth. 85 guys have paid their truck off.
Yeah.
I know in one year, and this has been about 2.5 years ago, we had 45.
That's amazing.
In 1 year, pay their trucks off. I know guys who have paid off multiple trucks, because we have had ladies pay off their trucks here too.
Yes, we have.
So BTW, it's not just a boys' game around here.
It is really good to know that we have a diverse program.
Yes. What else for LP and owner operators?
Well, I do want to mention that in our program, there is no down payment. There's not any upfront costs that the drivers have to pay. There's no balloon payment at the end, which is great for someone to know that they don't have this huge payment that they have to pay at the end. Also, there's no credit check. So there's not a need for you to have to come up with this whole business plan at the bank and make sure you can get the funding. We are allowing you to come into the program based off of the fact that you meet the criteria and trusting that you're going to make good choices. But we're going to give you guidance along the way, of course. Don't think you're not going to get guidance. But
yeah. Well, I mean, any new business owner would need mentors.
Oh, yeah.
So before we leave...
Can I say one more thing real quick?
Yes.
I just want everyone to know that whether you're company or lease purchase, there are smart people in every department underneath you supporting you to make sure you're successful. So if you can continue to, in your business, use us as a resource, we can help you get to the finish line. And that's what I feel like. Your business mindset will get you there as well.
Oh, 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. All right. So we have some very exciting things coming up.
Yes.
Just next week on July 31st, which is a Thursday, if you are in the area, I really highly encourage you to stop by.
Please.
We are going to be celebrating Marvin Acosta, Lorenzo Powell, Bill Stage, and Mikey McNeil. So we have got 4 guys who have, Bill's on his 2 million miles. But we've got 4 guys who have all reached the pinnacle, the 1 million miles, and they're continuing to do amazing things. And Marvin being able to do it while on dedicated is
it's amazing.
It really is.
And guys, when she says 1 million miles, she's saying 1 million or 2 million safe miles while working here at Boyd.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So safe miles are, no accidents, no claims. I mean, you're doing everything right every day, where you're doing your pre-trips, you're doing your DVIRs, you're doing everything you're supposed to do the first time correctly. You're paying attention. I mean, you're being a true road warrior because you're paying attention to those around you and yourself. It takes a guy, 5 years, at least 5 to 6 years to do 1 million, usually.
1 million?
Yeah.
Like 10 years.
Is it really 10?
Yeah.
Wow. But we did get some amazing news yesterday.
Yes.
Late. Okay. We have a new
3
million miler. Jesse Hickman. I mean, y'all, so literally we're celebrating all 4 of those guys next Thursday. We'll be planning Jesse's day later on. But wow, 3.
I can't even imagine.
I know, and Jesse's on dedicated too.
I love that.
I don't know, Jay must be doing something right over there on dedicated is all I know, because I'm telling you.
Kudos to Jay Finn.
Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop. But I mean, seriously, like, it's just been so cool to see him. And you had Earl do it last year. He is 4. But I'm just so excited. So very excited. And we've got more that are close, that are like right there on the line. So we'll have more celebrations. Also,
don't forget
September, which we'll have more podcast in between now and then. But Driver Appreciation Week.
Guys, it's always a great time here for Driver
I'm so excited.
Appreciation
Did
Week.
you see our list of prices already?
No. Can I get a sneak peek?
Yes, you can.
Oh!
Yes, you can. I will probably on the next podcast or whatever we do to kick off Driver Appreciation Week. I'll have a few of them in here, but I'll let you see too.
Okay.
It's awesome. I'm telling you, last year is going to pale in comparison. Now, I will not yell as much as I did last year. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm going to yell and whoop, whoop, I promise. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's in my nature. It's like programmed. It's like beep, bop, beep, bop, bop. But anyway, okay. So, social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn. Is that all of them? I did it again.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. Until next time. Go boy.